Hello, this is Dattaji, and I am going to be preaching the spiritual knowledge of Sri Dattaswami. Jesus told that he submitted his soul to God. Based on this very statement, some say that Jesus cannot be God. But Jesus was the Lord in human form. Any human incarnation is a two-in-one system, wherein God and Son of God exist together. You are giving value to one statement of Jesus, and you are not giving value to some other statement of the same Jesus. Jesus also said that he and his Father are one and the same. This statement of Jesus is equally valid. Every human incarnation is a two-in-one system. When you say God in flesh, the word flesh means a living human being, and not mere inert human body. Krishna said in Gita that he enters the human body. Manusheem Tanum. Here the word human body means the living human being and not mere inert human body. The word human body means the composite of three human bodies, and such composite is called as a living human being. Therefore, this means that the Lord enters the human being. The three human bodies in the composite are 1. The outermost gross body, which is alive due to the awareness that pervades all over the gross body. 2. The inner subtle body, which is a bundle of qualities or feelings, which are alive because these qualities are just the vibrations of pure awareness. And 3. The innermost casual body, which is the core pure awareness. The gross body is crucified. All these statements are given by the subtle body only through the mouth of the gross body. The subtle body stated that his body was not prepared for crucifixion. Here the body refers to the gross body, which is different from the subtle body. At the end, the subtle body stated that it is submitting its soul to God. The word soul refers to the casual body. This composite of three bodies stands as the meaning of the word Jesus. This composite is the meaning of the word flesh. This composite is called as the human being or jiva. Strictly speaking, the word jiva means subtle body only. The soul is called as Atman. God entered Jesus, and therefore God is in flesh. God is the fourth item and is called as Supersoul. It is this Supersoul or God who said, I and my Father are one and the same. I am the truth, and so on. Therefore, you should not confuse between the separate statements of the subtle body and Supersoul. Any ordinary human being is just a composite of these three bodies without the Supersoul. Otherwise, there will be glaring contradiction between such statements. The aspect of human being is to stand as a practical example for all the human beings. The aspect of God is to explain practically the divine nature of God. Any human incarnation consists of these two aspects, which is a mixture of human being, which is Nara, and God, which is Narayana. If you take any sweet, it is prepared by mixing sugar and flour, but the item is called as sweet, referring to the property of sugar only, which is more important. Similarly, any human incarnation is divine, referring to the nature of God only, which is more important. An electric wire consists of electricity and non-electric wire, but it is called as current, referring to the more important electricity only. You call the lamp as light, which consists of flame and other materials like iron, sand, glass, and cotton pieced with oil. It is called as light, referring to the more important flame, neglecting other non-luminous materials. Therefore, you call Jesus as God, which really means God is in Jesus. Similarly, Hanuman is the incarnation of Lord Shiva. As a human being, he acted as a servant of Lord Rama. As Lord Shiva, he jumped over the sea and killed several demons. Similarly, Lord Rama learnt the spiritual knowledge from sage Vasista. This is the aspect of his human body. But as Lord Narayana, a stone was converted into a lady by the touch of his divine foot. Similarly, Krishna is a driver of the chariot of Arjuna from the point of human being. As Lord Narayana, he preached Gita to Arjuna and gave divine vision to him. The aspect of God is to teach about the God to the human beings. The aspect of the human being is to freely mix with the human beings and stand as an example for human beings. Even the Prophet Muhammad is the human incarnation of the Lord. He did not reveal his divine aspect because it was not required in those circumstances. Thus you have to realize the program of the human incarnation according to the requirement suitable to the surroundings. If Lord Krishna was born in the West instead of Jesus, people might have been more spoiled. The people there were very cruel because nowhere in the world in the history the human incarnation of the Lord was killed in such a brutal way. That shows their cruel nature in that time. For such nature only, love and kindness can bring realization. If Krishna were born there, they could have very easily grasped the negative qualities like stealing and so on, without understanding their significance and the significance of the human incarnation. Therefore, a suitable program was adopted by the Lord. You should not criticize Jesus joining such cruel people about the incapability of self-protection. Similarly, you should not criticize Krishna for stealing butter, which was only to cut their bond with the hard-earned wealth. Similarly, attracting gopikes by dance was only to cut their bonds with their husbands. Gopikes were sages in the previous birth and prayed the Lord for salvation from the bonds. Hindus in India believe in previous birth and therefore they can digest this background. If this happened in the West, Christians do not believe in previous birth and therefore will certainly misinterpret this concept. Therefore, the divine program can be understood in the context of the background of a particular region only. Therefore, we have to understand the statement in the light of God as well as in the light of flesh accordingly, since both aspects are required for the devotees. The human aspect shows the path and the divine aspect shows the nature of the goal. Similarly, the nature of the program of the human incarnation depends on the level of the psychology of the people living in a particular region in a particular time. With the help of such parameters only, you can appreciate the total behavior of the personality of the human incarnation.
దత్తా దత్తా అంటే చాలు, దత్త పిచ్చి ఉంటే చాలు. యంత్రమేలా మంత్రమేలా తంత్రమేలా జపములేలా, గురువులేలా పూజలేలా భజనలేలా యాత్రలేలా, యోగమేలా ధ్యానమేలా యజ్ఞమేలా నిష్ఠలేలా, గుడులు ఏలా మడులు ఏలా ముడుపులేలా మునకలేలా. దత్తా దత్తా అంటే చాలు, దత్త పిచ్చి ఉంటే చాలు.